I am lit right now. You know why I'm lit? Huh? Time it is. If you don't know what time it is, well, look at your damn calendar and then look at your clock. Yeah, that's right. It's time for divisional round playoff games. First of four today. Well, two today, two tomorrow. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars, who had arguably the biggest comeback. Maybe we're not ever, because Falcons Patriots happened in the Super Bowl, but still, the Chargers they completely choked on their own saliva, and they've projectile vomited all over the field in the second half, blowing a 27-0 lead in the span of like a half in a game where they forced not one, not two, not three, not four, 5 turnovers. It looked like the Jags were cooked. But you know what? They weren't. Well, because they faced the Chargers, and the Chargers are, notorious for choking. They don't call them the super chokers for nothing. But yeah, we should have ourselves a good game here tonight. I'm hoping it'll be a good game. I'm hoping it'll be as good as, well, like half the games last week. I mean, that Bucks Cowboys game was fun if you're a Cowboys fan, but to the non, Cowboys or to the non Cowboys fans, that game that was it's entertaining. I'll give it that. It was entertaining, but I wish it was close. I mean, if you thought every game was going to be close, yeah, you were probably disappointed about that game, but every game was close for at least a little bit. For at least a little bit. Even the San Fran Seattle game was close for a half. And then Seattle just bent over. Yeah, they got bent over. The other games were amazing. And I want to give a quick shout out to my guy JB Taylor for having me on his channel. He's probably not watching. I did see he actually became a member. But yeah, we should have ourselves a doozy of a game as they're showing the current conditions. 38 degrees. It was just snowing a minute ago. 32 degrees, it feels like, with winds of going northeast at 4 miles per hour. Very cloudy, wet, dreary day in Kansas City. Ah, man. Of course, Trevor Lawrence came out and made comments talking about, playoff Arrowhead and everything. What's up, Jacob? How was the game last night? I know you were there. Of course, they play like that when you're there. The Warriors must have known you were there because they just went absolutely ballistic on us. 23 made 3-pointers. 23 made 3-pointers, Jacob. That's why we lost. Yeah. That's the most threes hit against us this year. I think previous to that, it was like Indiana who made 19. That's probably one of the main ways you could beat us. Just make it rain from three, because we did not have the firepower to keep up. Especially without Donovan. Go Jags. Hopefully they do what the Browns couldn't do 2 years ago. Yeah. Yep. And to think we were like that close to doing it too. All we had to do was stop Chad freaking Henne. And we probably could have done it. As the Jaguars are coming onto the field, I was so pissed we lost. I'm 0-2 at Cavs games. Yeah, maybe you should stop going to Cavs games. Oh, that's tough. So everybody's picking the Chiefs. So let's see what Tony Dungy and Jason Garrett. Oh, yeah, of course, Tony goes Chiefs. Florio, 14-7 Chiefs. Matthew, 17-4. Oh, that's just his record. I was going to say, no way he's saying 17-4. Matthew, I was like, that's just his record picking games. Boy, no, I thought, there's no way this guy has someone who's scoring 4 points. Saying freaking. But yeah, it's unanimous. Everybody's going Chiefs. We still lost within under 10. Just one of the weird nights. Yeah. Got to give a lot of credit to the to the squad, though. They brought it within 10. They just couldn't get closer. I went to Cavs, Minnesota last year. We lost that one. Yeah, I think you should just not go to games, Jacob. Oh man. By the way, tonight, I guess the Bucks are going to be without Giannis. So we're probably going to get cooked by Jordan Nwora or the other Antetokounmpo brother because that's what happens with us. We always get cooked like that. Or like Brooke Lopez or Bobby Portis, they're going to hit like 53s against us. Especially because we're not going to have Spider again. After this game, at least the games are a little easier. I know there are a lot of Warriors fans. I could see them on the TV. So I have currently, I believe, what now? 3 streams to do football this weekend. And then I got a couple basketball upcoming this whole week. So it's going to be busy on this channel. Mitchell for tonight, he's out. Yeah, he's out. I always got to keep telling myself that there's a little delay. So by the time I say it, Jacob literally said that, but I literally just talked about it. So he'll probably be seeing it. Oh, okay. You answered my question. Yeah. You know what, Ray? That is true. The Cavs play way better. One against starters, like a starter team. Like I bet you if Curry and them would have played, we probably would have played our best. And even Kevin Love and them came out and said that they low key didn't take the Warriors seriously. Yeah, they didn't respect their opponent. Which I mean, they probably went into that game thinking, we should win this game because they ain't got nobody. But it don't matter because they had Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole cooked for them, like I thought he would. Yeah, we couldn't stop him. And then Ty Jerome of all people comes out of nowhere too. But yeah, so I have been told to get my ass off the field. As you can see, I'm on the field at Arrowhead. I got to get my ass off the field because here comes the Chiefs, and I don't want to get run over. So I got to do a little quick, little. Oh my God! See, look at it. Look at a little scene change. All right, let's get this thing popping. I think you're right. We need to trade for bench players. Ray girl, I was literally saying that last night. Our bench is not great. We need some little. I'm not saying we need to go crazy, but I would trade maybe our access bench depth, guys that we're not really using, like Robin Lopez or Dylan Windler, Karis LeVert even. I would reformat our bench a little bit. Maybe get some better shooters. It would really help when Mitchell's back, and then we get our solid number 3 wing that we've been looking for weeks now. Once we trade for a wing and Mitchell's back, we can have Okoro and LeVert on the bench. And by the way, guys, Dean Wade is officially back. After 7 weeks. It's really been 7 weeks since he played. It seems like it's been longer. Well, it's more or less talking about Windler, but Dean Wade is back officially tonight, I guess. So that's good. We'll have his defense and his limited scoring out there at least. He'll be better off than a lot of guys, but at least he'll be back. I know you were. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we need some shoot. We need a good shooter. Maybe some more guys, some more bucket getters. But it'll help when Mitchell's back. But yeah, this should be a fun game. So with that being said, let's go through the good stuff here. Let's go through the inactives and all the betting stuff because I know there's a lot of people that like to bet on games that watch my streams. But yeah, bad mentality to have. A lot of people on Twitter were criticizing JB. A lot of people want him fired. I mean, I can understand wanting him fired, but he's not going to get fired. No. He has this Cavs team looking its best it's been in years. He just has to learn how to, not suck as a coach and make the right decisions. Yeah. Because a lot of the problems that we have with him are related to his lineups and his rotations. Because he has this obsession with 8-man rotations and only playing certain guys like very little minutes and then giving minutes to bums. Like playing the bums way too much and playing the good guys way too little. Like the whole thing with Spider, he'll set him for like 3 minutes left in the first, and he won't come back in until like damn near halfway in the second. I get it because it saves him for the crunch time, but man, I don't know what we're gonna see out of him like coming up tonight. 7:30 tip off against Milwaukee at home. I guess that's a good thing. We're at home again. So at least we don't have to get on they don't have to get on a plane and go anywhere. But the Bucks are rested, but without Giannis though. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we did beat LeBron twice. Yeah, Jags 33, Jag 33, Chiefs 31. Really, Captain? That's your prediction? If I had to give a prediction, I'll say Chiefs win I'll say 35-24. 35-24 Chiefs. Chiefs are 14-3 overall, 7-1 at home. And the Jags are 9-8 overall, 4-5 on the road. Chiefs are 9.5-point favorites tonight. For any bettors out there, the spread is 9.5 in favor of the Chiefs, who are minus 480 money line, and the Jags have a plus 360 money line. Over under 52. The matchup predictor gave the Chiefs a 79% chance to win, and the Jags have about a 21% chance. So you never know. And then in terms of inactives, let's get you the inactive report here before we have kickoff, as we're about a couple minutes away from kick. As soon as it wants to show up. Okay, so first off, we got the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars inactive list. Kendrick Pryor, Gregory Jr., Jeremiah Ledbetter, Deshaun Dixon, Monteric Brown, and Cam Robinson, who's on IR now. So technically, it's Brown, Dixon, Ledbetter, Jr., and Pryor. And for Kansas City, it is Marcus Kemp, Austin Ryder, Joshua Kando, Darian Kennard, Mecole Hardman, Malik Herring, and Shane Buechele. Those are the inactives. Nothing to lose. I like seeing bad franchises succeed once in a while. Yeah. I like chaos. So that's why I'd say I want the Jags to win. I want chaos. Last 5 games, obviously, both teams have been on crazy streaks. Winning, each of them have won their last 5. Of course, the Chiefs had a bye week, so they didn't have to play last week. But they beat the Raiders 31-13 on the 7th of January. The Jags, of course, came back from down 27-0 to win 31-30 over the Chargers. So, should be a good game. Trevor Lawrence against Pat Mahomes. It's all about defense, I think. If the Jags defense can step up and keep the Jags in this game, anything can happen. Anything can happen. And of course, we got lag. Gotta love lag. Buffering. So we are doing coin toss now. We should know momentarily who is receiving and who is kicking off. Chiefs are, of course, in their usual red tops, white pants. That's pretty much the only combo they really wear. You'll rarely see them wear red on red, and they usually wear like white on the road with the white on red combo used on the road as well. There's Doug Peterson against Andy Reid. Eagles fans are like, wow, look at that, man. Look at, yeah, 2 former Eagles coaches facing off again. Last time they faced off was in the regular season a couple years ago. I believe it was 2017 or 16. Wentz's rookie year, I believe. So we are about ready for kickoff. We should know who's kicking off momentarily. Judging by the fact I see the Chiefs kicker, that means one thing. Jaguars will start off with the football. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Again, the winner faces the Bengals-Bills winner in the AFC title game. If the Chiefs and Bills win, it'll be a neutral site game held in Atlanta. By the way, I actually saw that. I guess Bills fans damn near sold out their entire section, which is crazy. And then, of course, the winner of that game would go to the Super Bowl in Arizona. As they got Will Shields, Chiefs guard from 1993 to 06, banging the drum. Everyone doing the tomahawk chop. But yeah, it's a very dreary day as Harrison Butker back to kick it away. Jamal Agnew, the always dangerous returner, back to return. Looks like a kid from Toy Story. He does. And the kick is away, and the divisional round is underway. Goes in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes Trevor Lawrence. Threw 4 interceptions last week. Still somehow won the game. Why? Because the Chargers choked. Again. So we are ready for first play of the game. Trevor Lawrence getting to experience playoff Arrowhead for the first time in his career. Last time I did a Chiefs stream was the AFC title game, I believe, last year against the Bengals. First and 10 for Lawrence. Etienne to his left. Back to pass. Quick throw, and it's dropped. Trying to go to Kirk. Just a little bit off the mark. 28 of 47, 288 yards, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, all in the first half. And a 70.2 rating for Lawrence against the Los Angeles Chargers last week. That loss actually made the Chargers fire their OC and I think a couple other coaches too. Second and 10. Man in motion to the left. No, he goes back. Takes a snap. That's Ingram, by the way. Here's a pass to the running back. He'll get a room. He'll get about 6 or 7. Travis Etienne. Third down. About 2 or 3. For those who didn't know, Etienne and Lawrence were teammates at Clemson. Came out the same year. Urban thought, I'm going to draft them both. Because why not? I mean, it's a good thing to do, you know. Get your quarterback someone who he knows from college. Not a bad strategy. Also, it was a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. My first Chiefs game since they faced the Bills in the second round last year. Wow. Shotgun. Lawrence running back to his right. Snap, back to pass. Pressure coming. And he avoids the pressure. He's going to throw. It's almost intercepted. Oh, damn, that was close. Almost threw another one. But it's a 3 and out. 4th and 4. And punter will come out. So we're going to see Pat Mahomes and company out there for the first time today. Nice job to get away from the pressure. But, yeah, free rusher coming in. And if dude didn't jump to try to bat the pass down, that would have been a sack. You have 2,000? Oh, my. Ryan. Oh, wow. So Kadarius Toney, the former Giant, back to receive the punt. Hook back to punt it away. Punt's a good, clean kick. And here's Toney, the former Giant. He'll get about a couple yards, a handful of yards. And now here comes Pat Mahomes. Trying to hear if there's any. Hey, Kelsey shouting out Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Yeah. So no snarky intros. No, they're all like nothing too crazy. So 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He's going to run it. A pitch move. And, oh, here's a big run. Mind you, that's not Tyreek Hill anymore. That's Isaiah Pacheco. That's the rookie. 1st and 10. I wonder how many times people have wanted to say Tyreek, but no, that's Pacheco. They're gunning right for Mahomes, who rolled to his left, a little pitch move. Good blocking by Kelsey downfield. Oh, he did like a little fake pitch too. Wow. So 1st and 10, Mahomes in the gun. Pacheco still there to his right. Play action, back to pass. Here comes Allen, and he's going to throw it wide open. Kelsey. He'll get about 8 yards. Josh Allen coming. I think it was Josh Allen, or was that Trayvon Walker coming from the edge? Didn't get there in time, obviously. Mahomes this year, 67% completion percentage, 5,250 yards, 41 touchdowns, only 12 picks, and a 105.2 rating. That's first in the NFL in yards and touchdowns. Tyreek's in Miami. Probably off-season mode right now. Yep, that's tough. 2nd and 3. It was a gain of 7. Shotgun. Again, Pacheco to the left. Back to pass. Pressure coming again. And he's going to throw it. Caught by Kelsey. Must be really nice knowing that no matter what situation you're in, Kelsey's always going to be there for you. Yeah, Rudy Jesus spanked the like. Spiked the like. Tomahawk chop the like. Destroy the like button. Gets the stream out there to the people. Because I know there might not be some people that, can watch this game on TV. Maybe they can just, watch it here, listen to it, whatever. Under center from Mahomes. They're going to hand it off. This is Pacheco. Gets a solid 4. Maybe 4 or 5 yards. Wow, man. All right, so a young defense for the Jags. If they do this right, they'll be a good team for a while. So, Tyson Campbell from Georgia. 2nd and 5. Mahomes. A sidearm pass. That is Juju Smith-Schuster, former Steeler. Man, that sidearm pass it's almost too easy for him right now. Sidearm pass. That's a spiral too. Walker was right there. I think that was Walker that I was talking about before, not Allen. 1st and 10. Mahomes in the gun. Fakes it. Throws. Caught. And staying in bounds is Tony. Damn, Kadarius. I don't know if I ever saw him do that with the Giants. I mean, every time he did something with the Giants, he'd get hurt. But using your commentary. Hey. I mean, we got Tirico and Collinsworth on commentary. They're not the worst duo. They're tolerable. There's definitely some intolerable commentaries out there, like when it comes to the commentary crews that they use. For 2nd and 1, Mahomes in the gun. That's McKinnon to the left. Once upon a time, he was a Viking. They're going to hand it off to McKinnon, who finds his way inside the 20, about the 18-yard line. Once upon a time, he was a Minnesota Viking. And then he was signed by the Niners, who barely played because the dude kept getting hurt. He had like 2 straight years, I think, where he got hurt. Season-ending injuries. 9 touchdowns in final 6 regular season games. Most in the NFL during that span. Yeah, he signed with the Niners. Barely played with them, if he played them with them at all. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone. And we have whistles. 12 men? Gotta count, buddy. Oh, before the penalty, there was a timeout called by the Jaguars. Right? Or was it on the... Nope, yep, Jaguars. Jags called their first timeout. There was 12 men on the field. Yeah, if you're the Jags, you cannot afford any slip up. This is why the Chiefs are so good. Because the moment you get stopped, you're done. Because these guys could score at will. Unless you have a stout defense. Everyone sucks but John Madden. Madden and Summerall were elite. It's unfortunate I never really got to hear them because I was too young to really listen to them. Man, if we could get their voices somehow, just call here we go. Mahomes rolling to his right, he'll throw it away. Good pressure by the Jags. But Summerall and Madden might be the all-time goated commentary duo. If we could just get their voices, like AI operating it, but just their voices talking about the game, oh, that would be elite. Never forget playing the old Madden games with Summerall and Madden calling it. Oh my God. That was awesome. 2nd and 10 for Mahomes after the incomplete pass. Checo to his right. They're going to on motion to the left. Here's Pacheco. Gets inside the 15, about the 14, 13-yard line. 3rd down. If the Jags can somehow hold the Chiefs to 3, that's a W in my book. That's a W. Major W. This drive is taking a long time. 9-10 to go here in the first. 3rd and 6 now for the Chiefs. Schuster, Kelsey, Valdez-Scantling. You have McKinnon to the right. Takes a snap. He's going to roll, and he's going to pop by Kelsey. Man, dude, like, whenever you think you got him down, he always just gets rid of it right as you're bringing him down, man. God, it's like, you think you got him, and then all of a sudden, ball's out, and oh, look, it's wide open Kelsey. Man, get off me. He just hit that poor corner with a get off me. Damn. Sean Jenkins, who Kelsey knows very well from his days in Los Angeles with the Chargers. Yeah, 1st and goal. McKinnon doing a little dance in the backfield. Motions out wide left. Back to pass. Mahomes throws over the hands of Kelsey. Rayshon Jenkins on the coverage. Aikman is probably the only one I like, but even he is meh. Aikman's not bad. Joe Buck, when Joe Buck is into the game, he's good. My God, when he's not interested, if it's not a team he likes, oh God. Oh man, it's so bland. You know? Joe Davis, he's really good too. Kevin Burkhardt's nice too. I like Kevin Burkhardt and Joe Davis and them. They're all right. 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Mahomes throws. Kelsey wide open into the end zone for the touchdown. Yeah. Like I said, you gotta be able to score to keep up with them. This could get very ugly if the Jags aren't careful. 12 plays, 6-minute drive. Kelsey is pretty much unguardable. Yeah, he's pretty much unguardable. Josh Allen went off with a running back or whatever and left Kelsey wide open. Yeah, he went off to guard McKinnon, left Kelsey wide open. Extra point coming up for Butker. It's up and good. Kirk Herbstreit, yeah, it was weird hearing him call NFL games. You never used to hear him do that, but yeah. Nestler, when he used to do Thursday night games, he was pretty good. Sean McDonough, oh man. He used to do the Monday night games. I remember his voice cracking when the Titans and Chiefs played in the playoffs. What was it, wild card game or whatever, a couple years ago when Mariota was with the Titans? And it was like Mariota versus Alex Smith. Dude, he lost his mind so hard, his freaking voice was cracking. Yeah, Tony Romo. The thing about Tony Romo is, like, overall, he's not bad. But again, he's one of those commentators that you can tell he's playing favorites. Like, he tries not to be biased, but yeah, he's kind of biased a little bit. I'll tell you what, Jim. Like, especially when it comes to the Chiefs. Yeah. He does a horrible job of not being biased. They just aren't like they used to. I tell you that. It's almost like I wish we could bring back Summerall and Madden to do freaking like if there was a way where you could bring back people for let's say one day a year. I'd be like, it's easy. Summerall and Madden for the Super Bowl every freaking year. If we could bring them back to life for one day a year, that's what I'm doing. Summerall and Madden for the Super Bowl every freaking year. You gotta, I mean, wouldn't they be zombies though? Well, yeah, that's the thing. Summerall's been gone for a while, so yeah. Like if you could bring back like them and they'd be like in their prime, you know, physique. I know, right, Captain? They do that a lot. You notice that too. Like commentators will try to hide it, but no, we notice it. We notice it just by the tone of their voice. Yeah. But yeah, good drive by Kansas City. Kelsey just dominating as always. Oh, Uncle Cole and Jerry Lawler for a soup. No, Jim Ross. Oh, Jim Ross. Yeah. Here's the return by Agnew. Uh-oh. Agnew! There goes Agnew to the 40, 50, 45, past the 40. A return by Jamal Agnew. That'll light a spark. Wow. That'll light a spark. He literally said he's dangerous. Dangerous. To the past the 40. That'll actually light a spark in the Jaguars offense a little bit. I mean, you're starting a drive in opponent territory already. So, first and 10, a 63-yard return by Jamal Agnew. Now what? What are the refs doing now? Oh. What are the refs doing now, man? Officials, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Here's a quick pass out to Christian Kirk. Gets a solid 7. Tom Brady was fined $16,000 for unnecessary roughness for trying to trip Malik Hooker on Monday night, and Ryan Jensen was fined $8,000 for unnecessary roughness on the same play. Okay, wow. Von Walker's the first overall pick to play in a divisional game in 31 years. Wow. There's a quick pass about a gain of a couple. It'd be about 3rd and 1. Last rookie, first overall pick to play in a divisional round game was Russell Maryland in 1991. Damn. That's crazy. Collinsworth deep throating Mahomes. Okay. Everyone does. I mean, there's like, showing a little love, but my God, these guys take it to a whole new level. Straight up, they take it to a whole new level. Oh, yeah, yeah. 3rd and 1. Hands it off, and he'll get the first down and more to the 20. 18, close to the 10. ETN to the 10. Jaguars threatening. Jaguars threatening. Can the Jaguars punch it in and make it a tie game? See if they can do that. Right. Gain of 19 yards. Spagnuolo, DC for the Chiefs. Here's a handoff again to ETN. He'll get about a yard. They're going to say probably like, yeah, a yard, practically. If you round it up, he'll get a yard. Give him the yard. So this Chris Jones, 15 and a half sacks this year. Wow. All right. 2nd and 9. 5 minutes to go here in the first. 7-0 Chiefs. Lawrence back to pass. Pressure coming. He's just going to loft it up. And it's caught for the touchdown. Christian Kirk from the Cardinals, remember. Money Kirk. Big time touchdown. And we're probably going to be tied, pending extra point, of course. Can never say anything anymore. Thanks a lot, Brett Maher. It's no longer just a gimme. Oh, it's going to be tied. No. Brett Maher put that in everyone's mind now. They could easily miss, but nice little floater pass to. That was a back shoulder fade pass to Kirk, who beat his man. Extra point is good, and we're tied at 7. Response by the Jags. That drive was fueled by that 60-some yard kick return. I hate is when a backup quarterback comes in and the commentator has to give a underdog story like he Rudy or Rocky. Yeah. I feel like back in 2020 when they had the draft, and for almost every single draft pick, they talked about like a player like facing adversity. Like, oh yeah, his parents were, he was abducted by aliens at the age of 5 or something stupid like that. Like, he didn't have a father growing up. His daddy left him. He's faced severe poverty since he was a kid. It's like, why do you have to talk about that stuff like that, man? I'm talking about the positive. He was a stud in high school. 5-star or 3-star. Nobody loved him. It's like, what's up with these freaking like weird facts from ESPN? Like, come on now. Come on, man. Ain't no way they. Yeah, they do that. They do that. It's messed up, but that's the way they are. It's the way they are now. It's messed up. It's messed up how they be doing these. They did those draft picks like that. Guys, if you're new to this stream, be sure as always to hit the like button and subscribe, and of course, as always, hit that dang bell button. You may think it, what does that bell button do? Well, when I go live or post videos, which I'll be posting a lot of videos over the next couple weeks, not just Browns, but Cavs, and of course Guardians, as spring training is coming up. In fact, depending on if y'all would want to do it, I might do some World Baseball Classic games just to get back in the vibe of doing baseball again. Because by that time, you got to think about it. Football will be over, and the only thing we're going to have is basketball. And I ain't doing no damn hockey games because, my God, the freaking Blue Jackets are unbearable. It's pretty clear they're on the road to, they're trying to get Connor Bedard, so I don't even really. Oh, but Crazy Dog, you said you were going to do, Blue Jackets games. I did say that, but I didn't think they would be, on the Connor Bedard watch right now. Like, the team didn't even, give us a chance to really get enthused about the team. Like, literally, from the get-go, they were all about, I guess, Connor Bedard. They didn't win their first game for a little bit. So we are ready for kickoff, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. All right. There we go. So, yeah, we're tied at 7. Let's see if the Jags can get a stop here. If the Jags can get a stop, things get very interesting. If they can get a stop here, things will get super, super interesting. for many reasons. So 1st and 10. Under center, Pacheco in the backfield. Back to pass, pressure coming, and he's going to take off. This is how dangerous he is, and he'll get about 7 yards, and there's a flag. It could be for an eligible man downfield. Might be an eligible man or something on defense. Motioning holding, so holding on the defense. Wow. That's on Devin Lloyd, the rookie out of Iowa, Utah, the linebacker. Wow. Like you don't realize how good this dude is until you really watch him. You don't never realize how good this guy is. 1st and 10. Quick pass, Mahomes out to Tony. It's a couple yards, 2nd down. Just checking through Twitter and stuff, making sure everything is Gucci. Second and 4, under center from Mahomes. Single back, play action. Dumps it off to Kelsey, who loses like 3 yards. Great job by Robertson Harris to blow that play up. Of course, for those wondering, I will be live immediately after this game as well for Giants and Eagles. So be ready for that one. That one is going to be fun. Just because of all the animosity between the fan bases on Twitter. That's one of the main reasons why that game will be fun to do. Just because knowing with every point scored, one of those fan bases is going to be going a hog wild. 3rd and 6. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And he's going to run around and, a catch by, that is Watson. 1st down again. They literally cannot get this guy, bro. This dude is literally like greased up deaf guy. For those who watch Family Guy, of course. This dude, Mahomes is crazy. Joe Buck doing a Browns game next year. He did do a Browns game. Monday Night Football. Remember? Yeah. He did do a Browns game this year. When we played the Bengals, I believe. Yeah. 1st and 10. Back to pass. Steps up. Looking. Throws. And it's caught. And Mahomes is limpy. A little shaken up. It's that ankle. He might just try to walk through it. Let's see what happened. He walked wrong, and then he goes down wrong too. Ouch. So they're gonna have to look at Mahomes here. Oh, Mahomes is hurt. Well, that's not good. He got hurt against you guys, and you guys lost to Chad Henne. Yeah, I already know people are going to talk about that. That's on our defensive coordinator and stuff because the way that they played that final play that he had. Oh, look at Henne. It's Chad Henne. And of course, they bring up Cleveland. You knew they would. They would bring that up because it happened. Still going to bring it up in the divisional round 2020. And I'm going to go back out there. Screw that. I'm going back out there. Mahomes, I'm not sitting out. Screw that. Screw that. He's like, screw that. Just don't get hurt again. All right, so 2nd and 6. Under center. You see, he's still got a limp to him. So they're probably going to try to run a little bit here, and don't expect him to do a lot of play action because he cannot move. I'm surprised he didn't come out and get that ankle looked at. Like he realizes, yeah, you see, he can barely even run with that. He has to practically like hop when handing it off. Yeah, he's not going to be doing a whole lot of running around now. It's 3rd and 2. Kelsey motions to the left. Snap. Hands it off to McKinnon. Gets close to the first down. He should have. I think he should get it. Should be a first down. Hard to say nowadays. Yeah. I think Back to pass, looking, throws, caught, and Kelsey gets about 8 yards. And he's going to come off here. I don't think he can't operate. He's coming out. He tried to power through it, but he's like, yeah, I can't do this. I need to get it looked at. I give him credit. You know, he tried to power through it, but you can't. You gotta get that, at least get it looked at. Maybe they can tape it up. Oh yeah, where he landed. Ouch. That's even worse than what happened against us, because I think it was up here against us. Like he got hit in the head or something with whiplash. Oh man. Wow. That's tough. A one-legged quarterback. Damn. Yeah, shout out to everybody watching, man. We're having a blast. What's up, Asia? He's not Jesus or Superman. That's true. Nobody is. No, nobody is. Everybody's got a weakness. Everybody's got a weakness. Yeah, they're taping up his ankle, so he'll be right back out there. Yeah. Here's a pass out to number 24 for the Chiefs. 3rd down. But yeah, I don't know how mobile he can be anymore. Surely his mobility will be affected a little bit at least. 3rd and 3 for Mahomes. But that was Sky Moore, number 24, for the Chiefs that had that reception. The rookie, I think from Western Michigan, I believe. So keep an eye on Kelsey here. Bunch to the left, bunch to the right, one receiver to the left. Shotgun, running back to the left. Takes a snap. No pressure, really. And he's just going to throw it at the ground. Did he just fumble it? Nope, incomplete. No. Because this home went all the way down and he threw it at the ground. How close was this? Yeah. Arm went forward. And he didn't tuck it in either. If he had like tucked it in and it came out, that would have been a fumble, I think. That's the tuck rule that they had, remember? When Brady, he went to tuck it and it fumbled. So we got a field goal attempt for Kansas City. No wind or anything like that. Snap. Up. And it is good. Damn it right down the middle. Butker makes it 10-7 Chiefs. All right. There we go. It's an ACL. So 10-7 Kansas City. That's a minor victory for the Jaguars. You know, they didn't give up another touchdown. That's good. Yeah. Pass. Yeah, shout out to everyone watching, man. If you're liking what you're watching, as always, give the stream a huge thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, share the stream out, everything. Be live immediately following this game for Eagles and Giants. What I've even thought about doing is if this game is starting to run a little close to the time where I'm going to go live, I'll end this stream and then I'll go live on the new stream, but still doing this game. Just so you guys know, but I'll let you guys know for sure. But I mean, that game's on until like 8. They might even push back the start time of that game for this one. Especially if this game's close. If this game is like a complete blowout by then, I might end the stream when it gets close and then start the new one. And I'll just give you guys an update on the score of the other game. But I don't know. I want this game to be close. I want the Jags to have a chance here to maybe go down and win. If the Jags eliminate the Chiefs in this game, oh my goodness. That would be crazy. George Karlaftis on Christian Kirk. Yeah, Spagnuolo is on his wacky stuff today with that. Hey, we need a big ass lineman to guard a receiver. Like, are you serious, Spags? Completely unserious you are, I mean. Loser. So here's the ensuing kickoff. Gonna go into the end zone. And the Jags will take over. 1st and 10 after the touchback. Oh, yeah, he slipped up. I've noticed Mahomes kind of slipped a little bit. But you can see his one ankle is kind of taped up. A little bit. So 1st and 10 for the Jags. Down by 3. to 14:09 to go here in the second. Oh, I didn't even realize the second quarter. That first quarter went by so quickly. I didn't even realize that they changed quarters. Damn. Oh well. Second quarter, 13:59 to go. That first quarter went by hella quick too. Saying I'm good. I'm good. I'd be like, yo, it's the playoffs. I'll take care of it in the off season. Or this week or whatever. I'm not coming out. And there's a first down by Trevor Lawrence. The Jags literally went from bottom feeder, number one for first overall pick last year to playoffs in a year. Just like some other, I don't know how often that's happened. But it's pretty cool. They're gonna hand it off. Oh, here we go. 50, 40, and he's upended at the 41-yard line. Wow. Hasty. Showing no haste at all there. Just flies through the hole created by like three guys that were all there. You see Ingram was blocking a little bit upfield. Good blocking upfield. Hasty, first down. Gain of 23. There's Spagnuolo, former Giants defensive coordinator. I think he was with the Rams too when they were in St. Louis. First and 10, play action. Rolls. Oh, nice pass. This is Ingram. First down. Evan Ingram. Giants fans, worst enemy last year. They hated the guy. He goes to Jacksonville, and he's actually flourishing. You really love to see that kind of career resurgence like that out of Evan Ingram. It's usually what happens. Guy goes somewhere like Jacksonville. Media's not really all there like it is in New York. The fans don't really criticize you like that. Yeah. Back to pass. Quick pass by Lawrence. A screen gets about 5. That's Zay Jones, I believe. Yeah, Zay Jones. Because Marvin Jones is number 11, and he has Jones Jr. on his jersey. Second down. Winner of this game faces the winner of tomorrow's Buffalo and Cincinnati game in the AFC title game for a chance to go to Arizona for the Super Bowl. Lawrence. Snap, back to pass. Rolls to his right. Still going. He's just going to throw it away. He did have Christian Kirk, and there's a flag. Could be a hold. That'll come up, tripping on the offense. That's a drive. That could kill a drive if you're not careful. Walker Little. Just to see. He fell down and then he tripped the yeah. He didn't intentionally trip him, but you can't trip at all. Even though he fell down and his leg just was up there. Second and 15 after the penalty. Lawrence in the gun. Back to pass. He's going to go down. Sacked by Frank Clark. Third down, Jaguars. Wow, he tried to step up. Nobody was really open. Clark against Walker Little again. And this time, Clark beat him. Just said, excuse me. Thank you. And Mahomes is like, let's go. I'm going to get my damn. Oh, no. Oh, they told him to go to the back. Oh, that's tough. I thought that was him saying, like, let's go. But Lawrence running around. Almost gets tackled. Throws. Oh, dropped by. Oh, Hasty had it, but he dropped it. 4th down and 19. So, yeah. I thought that was like a reaction. Like, let's go. And, but I saw him walk down the steps, and I was like, oh. I believe that means he's probably going to the back, get his ankle looked at. There's Chad Henne. Getting, Chad Henne working, here's the punt. And it'll go, down at the 2. They're going to say down at the 1. Thomas with a hook. Pinned him inside their own territory. And there goes Mahomes. Mahomes running to the back. Probably to get his ankle looked at. Probably make sure it's not sprained or anything. Headed to the locker room. Mahomes to the locker room. Wow. Wow. The plot thickens because now we're going to see Henne again. This is giving me flashbacks to 2020. Once they told Mahomes, like, yo, we gotta have you go to the back to get looked at, and he was like, damn it, because he wanted to go back out there, but no. Frank Clark is now 4.5 sacks away from being the all-time playoff sack leader for the Chiefs. Wow. Chad Henne. Boy. An AFC divisional playoff game. Oh boy. Can't wait for them to mention 2020 about a bajillion times. And there's NFL on CBS with a damn tweet. I saw that coming. But yeah, of course. Yeah, way to bring back PTSD. Thank you, CBS. And then someone actually made a good point. He no longer has Tyreek to bail him out, but he's got Kelsey. He's got Kelsey though. But yeah, no Tyreek to bail him out. But I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. As always, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell. And even if you want to be, get exclusive perks and everything, you can become a member. As they're showing the line out the gates at 7 a.m. Central. People tailgating in the tailgating in the entrance lot to get in, like to the little gate area to get into the stadium. Before the stadium even opened, they were tailgating. So 1st and 10, deep in their own territory. Here's Chad Henne. Passes to Kelsey, gets about 6. OC. Huh? Jacob, what are you talking about, OC? Dan Pelt's been here, bro. We didn't get rid of our OC. Now Jim Schwartz, I love Jim Schwartz. It's cool it's cool that he came back, and Bill Callahan's also sticking around too. Chad O'Shea is probably leaving. That's a bummer. 2nd and 4. Here's a run by Pacheco. Gets the 1st down, past the 15. At the 16-yard line. Yeah, we're going to need to rely heavily on the run game here without Mahomes. What's wrong, Shadow? There's the run again by that's not Pacheco. Pacheco gets about 6-7 yards. 8:34 to go here in the half. All right. Second and 3. And he back to pass, looking, throws, tipped. I think they would have caught it, but I think there's a little friendly fire. Oh my god, how do you not catch that? I thought that was picked at first. That should have been picked. There was a duck. No, it wasn't. No, there was no friendly fire. Although couldn't bring it in. If 22 had caught that, he would have been going the other way. That would have been a huge interception return. That would have been massive. It's third and 3. Henny back to pass, throws, and it's caught. Tony first down. Keeps the drive going. First and 10. Back to pass, Henny. Pressure coming. Throws. Gets it to Kelsey. About 4-yard gain. Second and 6. And on a jet sweep. Oh, damn, he got popped. Damn. Ray Sean Jenkins said, hey, buddy. Damn. He turned the corner. It's like hitting a car head on. Boom. Sheesh. Yeah, Jim Schwartz. I love Jim Schwartz. Just by the vibe he gives off, like he's actually been a coach before. He's had success as a DC, which is huge. Now I want to see how many of our defensive coaches that are already here. I want to see how many of them stay. Wouldn't be shocked if they all stay. So we have another timeout. This one is from Kansas City. That's their second. So they have one remaining. Third and 3. Third down and 3. Well, we have a close game so far. It's already better than last week's Jaguar game. At least at this point last week. Like, my God, last week was horrendous. Asante Samuel picked off Trevor 4 times. That's tough. Chad Henne when he gets told to warm up. Me? You sure? You mean me? Wow. JUCO wide receiver Marquise Montgomery down to 5 schools. Wow, Colorado's actually not involved. That's a shocker. Shocker. So far, it's been a very close game, and I've been very impressed with how the Jags have played thus far, for the most part. Yeah, I'm choking like the Chargers. Okay, sorry, I had to pull a Los Angeles Chargers real quick. Choke a little bit. You just hate that when you just randomly start coughing. Damn, like like these guys be coughing up the football. Ooh, fumble. Ooh. Hmm. Man, random coughing outburst. Mahomes is questionable to return due to an ankle. So he hasn't been immediately ruled out, but he's questionable to return. Chad freaking Henne, man. And Henne with him in the shotgun. Is that McKinnon and Pacheco? Yep. McKinnon motions to the right. Back to pass. Pusher coming, and he gets rid of it. Kelsey shakes the tackler and gets the first down, but there's a flag. Could be a hold. Listen, a foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. That's on Bushman. Oh, it's on Arden Key. Let's see Bushman. That's weird. Let's see. Arden Key just probably because he hit him in the helmet area. Yeah, he hit him kind of. He grazed his helmet area. I swear, you can't even touch the quarterback. 3 penalties on the Jags. Arden Key, I believe he'll be a free agent after this year. He wouldn't be a bad target for the Browns if he is allowed to hit the market. There's Mahomes back on the sideline. Empty backfield for Henne. Takes a snap, back to pass. No pressure at all. Throws, and it's caught by Bell. Or was it dropped? Oh, it was dropped. Ouch. And they taped his ankle even more now, I guess. 2nd and 10. Shotgun for Henne. They're going to hand it off, and he'll get stonewalled originally, but he bounces outside to the 30, 20, 10. Pacheco inside the 5 to the 2. Damn. Like I said, he got stonewalled originally, but he bounced out and he just took off. You had him, and then he just bounces it out, and his speed just outran everybody. Tyson Campbell was the last line of defense. He almost outran him, too. I swear people see number 10 and they think Tyreek? No, it's Pacheco. Since when did Tyreek Hill change his name to Pacheco? Takes the snap, hands it off. Pacheco to the 2. I thought he was at the 4 originally. Okay. So now it's at the 2. 201, like 1.5 yard line. So 2nd and goal. Henne in the gun. They motion McKinnon. Back to pass. Throws wide open. Travis Kelsey again. Touchdown Chiefs. 2 tutties for Travis Kelce. Again, they can't guard him. He is just abusing them right now. Wow. Just got everyone tied up on that triple set to the left. Nobody really could keep up with Kelce. So extra point coming up. Snap. It's up. And we have whistles. A flag. We'll start on the offense. That'll back them up a little bit. That's Allegretti, the guilty party on that false start. Yeah, right there. You just kind of nut, just a little budge. You can't move a muscle. Another one up and good this time. Well, again, but this time it counts. 17-7 Chiefs. More like 14 points. Kelce, 3 points from Butker. Yeah. All right, guys. I will be right back. Second. Let's get the cup. Here's the cup. All right. Derp, derpity, 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 derp. Derpity, derpity, derp. Okay. There. Yes, sir. By the way, guys, how's the audio coming through? Is the audio good? Am I cutting out a little bit when I scream? uh, because I know when I get really loud on my microphone, it kind of cuts out a little bit. I think that's just because the audio levels can only take so much. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get me back on camera. There we go. Well, yeah, the AFC wildcard game last week. That was fun. Jags and Chargers. And no Chargers, no. So 3:54 to go here in the first half. Kick is away, and the Jags will let it go in the end zone for a touchback. These games are so much more fun than like past years. What's up, TD says Crazy Bone. Oh, wow. One AFC South after 4 straight last place finishes at 9-8. First team to win postseason game after having a worst record in previous season. Wow. I like the graphics they do. First and 10 for the Jags. Lawrence in the gun. ETN to the right. Off his hip. They're going to pitch it. And ETN is going to get about 6. Good start. 2nd and 4. Lawrence in the gun. Motioning 2 tight ends to the left. It's a Manhurts and Ingram, I think it is. They're going to hand it off again, and he will get a first down to about the 43-yard line. 42, 43-yard line. 17-7 Chiefs. About 3 minutes to go. 5-2 postseason record as NFL head coach. 1-0 with the Jags. Won the Super Bowl with the Eagles. Of course, I believe they also lost to the Saints the year after they went to the Super Bowl. Then they lost to the Seahawks the very next year when Wentz got concussion. And they had to bring in Josh McCown, I believe it was, to handle the business, and they wound up losing. Back to pass. Play action. He's charging it up, going deep. He's got a man. It's Kirk. Oh, he dropped it. My God. Come on, Christian. You got to catch that, dude. You had me fooled. Thought he caught that, but it leaked out probably last second. Come on, Kirky. You literally had your guys beat, man. That was a beautiful throw. Just couldn't survive the ground, I think. Yeah. Just ran right off the line and cooked his 2 defenders. Just couldn't get it in. He had it, but it just, no. 2nd and 10. Shotgun for Lawrence. ETN to the right. They're going to hand it off again to ETN. He'll get about 5, maybe 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down and about, let's say 6. 6? Let's see. Not even 7. Okay, so I was a yard off. I'm always like 1 or 2 yards off, it seems like. Okay, so 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning here in the first half. This is me, or is this game just flying by? It's so weird because the Bills-Dolphins game took forever. I mean, yeah, it's almost been 2 hours, but it don't feel like it's been 2 hours. Almost. I've been streaming for almost an hour and a half. Maybe it's just the way that game felt like. Maybe that game felt like it took forever because I wasn't streaming it. You know what? I'll be right back again, guys. Chiefs Queefs. Oh, man. Be right back. Yes, sir. Let me do this. Sorry about that. I was getting dinner ready. I'm gonna eat at halftime. A little something, something. Yeah. All righty. So it is 3rd and 2 for the Jags in Chiefs territory. Lawrence throws and broken up. So they're gonna most likely be held to only 3 points here. Let's see if big balls Doug goes for it. We've clearly seen he has balls. He will do it, but no, he's gonna go for the 3 points. Which is a very smart strategy. Go for the 3. Take the points. As Scherf coming off the field talking to coach. Here's the kick. It's up and it sneaks past the right upright. 17-10 Chiefs late here in the first. Wow. It barely snuck past the right upright. Okay. So at least you got points out of it. Just try it. Last one in too. Oh, that, yeah, everything's in there, but. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Sorry about this, but I'll be right back again. I gotta go look at something. I think my dinner's almost ready. Still got like about another minute or so before my thing is ready. Warming up, doing one of them TV dinner things. Yeah, all right. So it'll be probably just in time for halftime. It'll go in the end zone for a touchback. So Chiefs will get the ball. Probably just going to knee it out. So again, I'll be right back, guys. Thing is ready. All right, guys. So we are back. Halftime is here. So let's put this up. There we go. Let's go through the stats. Got me a little microwave dinner thing. Yeah, okay. Sound like a little devour meal thing. Pretty dope. Actually not bad. Little milk and cheese and bacon. My little halftime dinner, I guess. Because I'm not gonna have time to eat between games. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's go through the box score. X-rays were negative. A high ankle sprain for oh, high ankle sprain for Pat Mahomes. Anyways, passing wise for the Jags, Trevor Lawrence, 10 of 15, 80 yards and a touchdown. Got sacked one time with a 102 rating. Solid first half for Trevor. Much better than last week. Way better. Night and day compared to last week. On the ground, not really much there on the ground for the Jags thus far. ETN 5 for 35. Jermichael Hasty 2 for 27. Lawrence 1 for 3 and Agnew 1 for 2. Through the air, Kirk has 5 receptions, 43 yards and a touchdown. ETN 2 for 15. Evan Engram 1 for 10. Hasty 1 for 7. Zay Jones 1 for 5. Jamal Agnew has no catches with 1 target. And of course, they have no sacks or anything on Pat Mahomes, who is 12 of 15, 84 yards and a touchdown with a 112 rating. Chad Henne came in after Mahomes got hurt, 5 of 7, 23 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, Pacheco 7 for 78, McKinnon 3 for 11, Mahomes 1 for 5, Moore 1 for 3, and Henne 1 for -1. Through the air, Travis Kelce 10 receptions, 55 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Three for Tony for 23 yards. JJS Juju Smith or JSS, excuse me. Juju Smith-Schuster 1 for 13. Justin Wilson 1 for 12. Blake Bell 1 for 4. Noah Gray has 1 target, no catches. And Sky Moore has 1 catch for no yards. And they have 1 sack from Frank Clark. So yeah, overall, very solid game thus far. Very solid game. I guess you could say this is like my impromptu food review of the Devour mac and cheese and bacon. I had to try a little bacon mac and cheese, a little something like that. Oh man, I've never really had a Devour meal before. Try it out. Overall, right now, so far, it tastes pretty good. I mean, it's just bacon mac and cheese. Nothing too, complex about it. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nope. Mm-mm. Hope everyone's having a good day. Quick reminder, I will be live right after this game's over in about an hour, 45 minutes, 7:45-ish. In fact, no, I'll be live in like 2 hours for Giants and Eagles. And then I'll be right back here tomorrow, 3 o'clock, for Bungles and Bills. Winner faces the winner of this game in the AFC title game. Little John must be getting the crowd lit because I see a lot of the fans in the stadiums going like this. Yeah. And then, of course, tomorrow at 6:30, the divisional round wraps up with Cowboys and Niners, one of the most historic rivalries in the NFL. 2 teams that really don't like each other that much. Probably one of the rare non-divisional rivalries where the fan bases don't like each other. Another example would probably be something like Browns and Broncos. Yeah. Like Raiders and Steelers. Yeah. Oh, there's little John getting the crowd hyped, giving him a nice little concert. What? Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Crazy dog, why are you eating during your stream? Because I will have no time to eat after this game. No, I don't want to have to be scarfing something down, between games. Besides, it's halftime. Ain't nothing going on, right? Ain't nothing going on right now. All right, let me recharge their timeouts here. I expect this third quarter to be crazy. As someone's season ends in about 30 game minutes. At least if maybe there's like an hour between games, maybe get a bite to eat after that or whatever. I just want to make sure I have the energy for the next game. But no lie, when I saw this on the store shelf today, when I went shopping, you know, I saw this and I was like, "Ooh, this should be good." I was envisioning like big ass bacon chunks. This is like bacon powder. Overall, though, not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad. It's solid. Tastes good. Not repulsive at all. You know, watery, but that's what you'd expect. Yeah, Cavs get underway in about an hour and a half, so that's nice. In fact, so as of right now, about 6 o'clock here out east, um, the Eagles have an 80.4% chance to win. Giants 19.6, and the spread is Eagles -8 with a 380 with a -385 money line. The Giants are 8-point dogs with a three or the plus 300 money line. Over under is about 48. So if you betted the over in this game, it was already about what 50 in the 50s. Yeah, you need some scoring to happen. You need some big time scoring to happen. So we are getting ready for the third quarter. Should be a fun third quarter here. We'll see if Mahomes comes out. I doubt it. I don't know. We'll know what if this is like a Lamar Jackson situation from a couple years ago? Where he got hurt, but he came back out. Well, that was in the span of like what? A couple plays? We'll see what happens here. 17-10 Chiefs. Chiefs will start with the ball. There's Mahomes throwing around with his guys. Yep, he's back in. So, yeah. With a high ankle sprain, that's tough. Kick is away. And it'll go in the end zone for touchback. All right. So Mahomes is back out there. Wow. One thing, he's got balls, man. Playing with a high ankle sprain, can't imagine the pain he has to go through. Shotgun from Mahomes. Running back to the left. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Pacheco. Pacheco is going to get about 3. So, yeah, someone's season ends in like 29 game minutes, officially. Maybe more if this goes to OT. All right. 2nd and 7. Mahomes, back to pass, throws. There's Kelsey, gain of about 6. Well, they're officially going to say about 5.5. Yeah. So damn near 6. All right. 3rd and 1. Okay, so there was a third, and it was a gain of 6. They motion receiver out to the left. Tony goes to the right. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Gets the first. Goes down just shy of the 40-yard line. Makes me wonder. This wasn't the playoffs. Would Mahomes be out there right now? Probably not. So 1st and 10. Hands it off to McKinnon. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. All right. Take this out after the next commercial break. 2nd and 10. No pizza. I thought about having pizza. One of these like little devour meals that you get at the store. Something quick. So 2nd and 10. Mahomes back to pass. Pressure coming. Still looking around. He'll just throw it short of Tony. Incomplete. Most likely for the Super Bowl. So I don't know if I'm going to stream it. I usually get pizza for the Super Bowl. But we'll see. If I had to rate this thing here, probably a 7. If the cheese was thicker and the bacon bits were bigger, we'd be lit. But it's all right. Not bad for a microwave dinner. Quick thing. Back to pass. Throws over the outstretched hands of his intended target. And that's 4th down. I think it might have been trying to go to Kelsey here. Nice job by the Jags defense to come out and get a stop. That could have easily been picked if that was low enough. Just barely over Walker's outstretched hand. Here's the punt. And it's a good punt. And let's see what happens. They're going to field it. Uh-oh, Agnew stumbled. Goes down just shy of the 15. And now here comes Trevor Lawrence. All right, guys, I'll be right back. What's my go-to pizza place? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, it's not out here anymore, but I don't really know. I mean, out where I live now, well, there's not too many choices. Probably Pizza Hut, unfortunately, because it's one of the only pizza places out here where I live now. Now in Ohio, we have like a dozen pizza places within like maybe a 2 mile, 3 mile radius. So it's just how many pizza places always popped up. Like I could literally probably like there's so many places it's so hard to choose. But when I lived in Ohio, there was this pizza joint called Antonio's. Good ass pizza. Good wing, good chicken too. All kinds of different stuff. It's like an Italian food place. It's awesome. But when it comes to just pizza, I'd probably say there's another place called Ohio Pie where I used to live. That was amazing stuff. But in terms of chain, Pizza Hut because they have wing. They have like good wings and stuff. Yeah. Well, do you eat Wingstop or anything? Well, there's no Wingstops around where I live, unfortunately. If there was, I would have eat. I would love to eat it. By the way, say hi to my kitty. It's the legendary kitty that's been in my streams for many, many years, huh? You've been in my so many of my streams in the background sleeping. All right. Yeah, if you watch my old streams, that cat was always in the background sleeping. She's a legend in the crazy dog streaming world. Exactly. Streaming actual game on Twitch. Yeah, nobody goes to Twitch anymore. Nobody goes to actual Twitch. I live in Cuyahoga Falls. Ah, oh, it's dope. Yeah, Antonio's. That place is bomb. When I go up to Ohio every year or so, because I usually try to go up there at least once a year for Browns training camp, I always got to make it a mission to get that. It's either that, Chick-fil-A, and maybe something else, like up there. I always got to make it a mission of mine. All right, so here's Trevor Lawrence. All right, so Lawrence, and 12:02 to go here in the third, down by 7. And there's a guy that jumped off sides, but I guess they allowed him to get back in time. Yeah, they allowed him to get back. He didn't linger over the line. And he didn't touch anybody. So yeah, you can get back as long as you don't touch anybody. Otherwise, that I would have had the flag thrown out like instantly. But Chiefs get that leeway, I guess. I think it's because he didn't touch anybody. You can do that, I guess. I didn't know you could do that, but I guess you can do that now. You've probably been able to do that forever. Just never usually happened for us. Because when our guys jump off sides, they always touch somebody. Whoa. Here's ETN with a big run. Gets about, well, big as in hard run. Gets a couple yards, third down. Like he attacked that hole like crazy. Dude was up to full speed by the time he cut up field. It's just that the Chiefs did a great job plugging up the hole as soon as it opened. Maybe 79 should have waited a second. He would have been able to block that one tackler. So 3rd and 3 for the Jags. Empty backfield for Lawrence. ETN's going to motion. And now they're going to kick it out to him, and he will get the first down. First down and 10 Jags. ETN motion like he was going to go back into the backfield. And then he went back out when he snapped the ball. Like he faked going to the backfield. Made him think he was motioning to the backfield, but nope. So 10-10, first and 10 to go, about 10 minutes to go in here in the game. First and 10 on the field. Past the 25. Snap. And here's another big run by ETN. First down near the 40. Dude, this dude ETN's going to break one wide open. I could just see it now. He's going to bust one. Spagnuolo is a freaking unserious loser if he lets this thing go all the way like this. But Spagnuolo, he's been kind of sus as a D coordinator with the Chiefs. Not as bad as their old D coordinator. Chiefs fans know who I'm talking about. I literally forgot his name because it's been so long since they had a different D coordinator. It's been so long since freaking Andy Reid went there. Like, you have to think, what was it, 2013, 2012 when he left Philly? Because that was when Philly hired Chip Kelly. They had like Tim Tebow and Mark Sanchez as quarterback in Philly. Oh, God. So 8:54 to go here in the third. Empty backfield again for Lawrence. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Snap. Pressure coming instantly. Oh, almost picked. Lawrence was bum rushed by was that Saunders and a couple others, I think, got in his face a little bit there. See who this was. But you see Saunders coming immediately. No one even bothered to block him, and he had a straight line path right at Lawrence. Lawrence had to get rid of the ball. By the time he said hike, dude was already in his face. Whoa. Luckily, there was no flag. Now, you'd think that there should be a flag for roughing the passer on that, right? Because there was a flag on Key earlier. Yeah, Key gets the flag, but not Saunders. Oh, man. So, another timeout. I'm going to take this bowl out before it just sits here. Then I get to smell the bacon in my freaking room. I mean, if my room had to smell like anything, bacon seems like a dope ass smell to have. Every time you walk in the room, it's like bacon. It's like bacon. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. For real this time. Mike Caldwell, the D coordinator, Doug Peterson, the head coach, Andy Reid versus Eric Bieniemy. All right. Chiefs with it back, and there's Pat Mahomes still out there, of course, ankle heavily taped up. 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off to Pacheco. He'll get about 3. Yeah, if you're streaming the actual game, you're playing with fire because I don't know if the NFL really likes, streamers streaming their games like that without their permission. And I'm fine because it's just my reaction, which I put it in the or in the description every time or in the title, so you know what to expect. Shotgun for Mahomes. Pacheco to his left. He's back to pass. No pressure. Good protection. Pacheco gets a first down. Gain of about 9. Some big plays from Kansas City thus far. Inches, and now we have a whistle. They might challenge the spot here. That seems to be what's going on. Yeah, they're going to review this. They're going to challenge. Hmm. All right, guys. So the Bucks offered 4 second-round picks to the Rockets for Eric Gordon, according to Mark Stein. Stein. Wow. Oh wow, Bill Gonley. Oh. Oh wow. Mm. Freaking dudes in these paywalls. I love when they use these paywall. Spurs center Jakob Pertl in the final season of a 3-year deal will be seeking a new deal in the $20 million range this summer when he hits free agency. Okay. Of course, I will be live for the NBA trade deadline on February 9th. We'll see if anything pops off then. If the Cavs make any moves prior, I will be live when the move happens. So shotgun, and they're going to hand it. Oh, a sneak, little trick play. You knew there was no way Mahomes was getting the ball there. Of course, they pull out on their bag of tricks. They take a little dig into the bag of tricks with a keeper sneak. Wow. Looks like he did not get the fourth down. That's tough. Here's the punt, and it's really good punt. Wow. Agnew will fair catch it, and the Jags take over. Deep inside their own territory, down 17-10. Oh, third quarter. I cannot wait for this freaking Eagles Giants game. That's going to be fun. Just because of all the, like I've said, all the animosity between the two, just the pure hatred from each fan base. They do not like each other. Oh, you just not figured that out, crazy dog. Well, I mean, we've seen how they act to with one another, how they treat one another, in the regular season. It's whatever. But playoffs, oh boy, it's a whole nother world in the playoffs. It's a whole new world. What's up, Steele Jackson? Haven't seen you in a minute. What's your thoughts on Matt Canada sticking around? What's your thoughts on Matt Canada sticking around, Steele? Just in case you didn't hear it, because I've been lagging a little bit. I don't know if you heard that. First and 10. Lawrence gonna pitch it, and Hasty gets about 4. He's really got to piss off a lot of Steelers fans, knowing that Canada is not going nowhere. When the Ravens practically let Roman go, although I heard that his contract was up, so it didn't really matter. But he's still gone. The Ravens are going to have a new offensive coordinator, and their offense is not going to be as derpy next year, as far as we know. Depends on who they bring in to be the new OC. They actually interviewed Chad O'Shea. Not surprised. Yeah. 2nd and 6. Here's a dump off. This is Evan Engram gets about 4. I mean, let's be real. Matt Canada, I think with the right quarterback, I think, that scheme could work. Maybe Kenny Pickett would be the guy that really helps that system work. But with Baltimore and Greg Roman, it's working at all. Receivers hated that scheme. That's why they could never get any good receivers. And the ones they did get never stayed. 3rd and 2. Engram motions to the left. Takes a snap. Steps up. Dumps it off inside to Engram. First down. Drive continues. Lamar says, let's go Jags. Damn right. I want chaos. I want Jags in the AFC title game again. I want Jags and Bills in the AFC title game. Because that would mean we would be guaranteed a team with no championships in the Super Bowl. I don't know if the Jags would be able to beat the Bills, but it'd be fun to see the Bills in the Super Bowl. 4:10 to go. Quick pass. And Agnew gets about 2. 4 minutes to go here in the third. 17-10 Kansas City. Tell you one thing, so far, Caldwell has given the Jags a good game plan to stop Mahomes. There's been a couple big plays, but I've been very impressed with how the Jags have been operating on both sides. I just wish Kirk would have caught that deep ball earlier. You know what I'm saying? So 2nd and 8 after the gain of 2. Engram motions to the right. Now he comes back to the left. Back to pass. Rolls a little bit. Now he's going to throw it to Engram. And he'll lose about 3. Dangerous pass. Mm-hmm. That's true. They beat the Bills last season. They could always do it, but that was a different Bills team. Brian Daboll was over there as their OC. This team is even more dangerous, in my opinion, too. To mention, they got the whole Damar Hamlin thing motivating them. They want to try to win it for him. So 3rd and 12. There was a loss of 4. Jags suck. Yeah, they're mid. It's just their division was absolutely horse crap. So of course they could win that division. And there's an incomplete pass trying to go to Christian Kirk again. And that's where the drive ends. Damn. Second time we've seen a nice pass go incomplete. Christian Kirk. We have not seen Marvin Jones get targeted, really. He stumbled there, turns around, and just off the hand. Just off the fingertips. So here's the punt. Tony will take the return for a couple yards and then get thrown out of bounds. All right, Pat Mahomes coming back out. This reminds me of that Titans game already, except, you don't have Josh Dobbs on the other side. You got Pat Mahomes. I mean, in that Titans game, if you're a Jags fan, you had to know that if you scored a touchdown or whatever, you had a good chance to win. Because like Josh Dobbs, that dude could not do really much of anything. I guess there's a Charger fan at the game with a sign saying, "I'm here for revenge. Beat the Jags. Bolt up." Okay. Wow. Just reading through Twitter, seeing what's going on. Everyone's having a good day thus far. I'll be back in about an hour or so for the Giants and Eagles. Should be a good game. Charger fan cheering for a division foe. I know you're upset, but come on. That seems like a person that bought their tickets at halftime last week. I wonder how many Chargers fans did that. They bought their tickets at halftime last week because they got overexcited. They're like, "Yeah, we got this. I'm buying my tickets now. I'm gonna jump the gun. I'm gonna jump the shark and get the tickets now instead of waiting." There's a look at downtown Kansas City. I believe that is where the draft is this year. And so in like 2 months' time, the draft will be held down there. 2:25 to go. Back to pass out of the gun. No pressure at all. Throws wide open. It's not Kelsey. That is Gray. 2:12 to go here in the third quarter. Tight end crossing route. I don't know where Rayshon Jenkins was going, but left him wide open. Walker and Allen have been MIA so far in this game. Mahomes in the gun, running back to his left. They're going to hand it off for a gain of about a yard. That's Devon Hamilton, former Buckeye, makes the stop. Second half points allowed, 0 in week 16, and then 3 points the rest of the way, each against Houston, Tennessee, and the Chargers. So essentially, the defense has been shut down. They've been completely shutting down teams, mostly in the second half. But you're facing Kansas City now, so we'll see if that lasts. Minute 9 and counting here in the third. Back to pass. Pressure coming, and oh! He picked it off? Oh, okay, he dropped it. I was going to say, this dude did not pick that off. Okay, it was going to hit the ground. All right. Man, nah, I was going to say, good job by Demarius Williams to get his hand in there and break it up. Minute 2 to go, 3rd and 9. Watch out for another tight end cross route or something here. Keep an eye on Kelsey or whoever the tight ends are out there. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to throw, and it's batted away. And there's a flag down. Herndon's helmet. The throw hit Herndon in the helmet. Offensive pass interference. Wow. So offensive pass interference now on the Chiefs. There's no way they call that DPI because it hit boinked in the back of the helmet. Let's see. Watch Juju across. Yeah, right there. That's a pick move. Yeah. You can't do that. You can't essentially set a screen like that. That's like basketball. Now, if like your route puts you in the way, that's legal. But you can't just get out of your way and block someone like that. So they motion McKinnon out wide right, back to pass, out of the gun, throws, and there's Kelsey. Gets about, I got a solid chunk of those yards back, but it'll be 4th down. So field goal unit coming out. So Butker coming out to kick this one. This should be a rather chip shot, I guess. Let's see how far they are away. So it'll be a 50-yarder. Snap. It's up. And good. That's good. So 20-10, Kansas City leads. Yeah, Charger fan rooting for the Chiefs. Never thought I'd see the day. That's how petty you are. You got to be so petty to do that. You know, root for a rival over a team that's not even a rival of yours. Oh my God. So 8 seconds to go here in the third. Kick is away. And Agnew's going to take this out of the end zone. And he will take it a decent amount, about to the 25-yard line. And that's where the Jags will take over. With 2 seconds to go here in the third. someone on Twitter was talking about like the logo designs, and someone replied with a Lions logo saying, "Not proud of this, but for the first 10 or 12 years of my life, I thought this was the anatomy of a Lions logo." He thought, well, this is like the old logo. The eye was like where I guess there's like a gap like where the jaw and the one paw are. He thought that was the eye, and the two jaws were the mouth, or the two legs were the mouth. A big-headed lion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So under center, play action. Something gets railed, completely gets wrecked by Derek Nottie. He completely wrecked Trevor Lawrence. And that'll do it for the third quarter. So unless the Jags wake up here, this will be the final quarter of their season coming up. Derek Carr is expected to be traded, despite the $40 million guarantees that trigger on February 15th in his contract. Adam adds Carr will have plenty of suitors. The entire South is expected to be in the mix for a new quarterback. Wow. That's from Dov Kleiman on Twitter, for those who are wanting to know who that came from. Let's see what Derek Carr ends up if he does indeed get traded. If you're new to this channel, new to the stream, be sure to always hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Not just for my stream, but for any of the content creators that you watch, because it really helps out the stream, helps out the channel a lot, gets the people out there. It exposes the channel to many, many different people. Might even get you on the I guess the YouTube for you page or whatever, the recommended page. Yeah, for any TikTokers, that would be like the for you page, the recommended. For anyone who's an Ohio State fan, today I guess was a very busy day. I guess today was a very busy day for the Buckeyes, as they have several recruits. Recruits visiting. Garrett Stover, who's already committed. Ian Moore committed. They're just visiting today, making the trip. Moore is making the trip from Indiana with his mother. Deontay and Devontae Armstrong from Lakewood St. Ed's, they're visiting. Yeah, they got offered last week, so they're visiting now. And then Ryan Montgomery will be at Ohio State Iowa game, but not exactly on a recruiting visit per se. We're just going to the basketball game as a family, and then dinner with Luke Montgomery, in and out. Really, okay, that's cool. All right, starting the fourth quarter. 2nd and 18 for Lawrence. Back to pass. Throws, and it's caught. That's Zay Jones. Gain of about 14. It's a massive chunk of those yards back. Peyton Hillis has been discharged from the hospital. Awesome. Awesome. Good to hear. Reggie Powers will be in Ohio State. Jameer Scott and Dorian Brew. Cool. Ohio State getting some visits going. Love it. All right, so it's 3rd and 6. About like 13 or so yard gain. Back to pass. Steps up. He's going to take off. He'll get the first down, and then an extra couple yards just for good measure. Good run. Very good run by Trevor Lawrence again. Chris Jones coming on the pressure. But yeah, they've done a good job of just kind of not like silencing him, but limiting him, essentially. Now watch as I say that Chris Jones is going to come out for like 4 sacks. They motion Ingram to the left. He'll hand it off. This is Hasty. Oh, I'm sorry, that's ETN. ETN gets about 5 or so. They're going to say 6. But yeah, guys, I'll be live immediately after this game for Eagles and Giants. Hope you guys tune in. We're going to have a blast over there, too. Hopefully that game is as good as this one. I think it'll be a banger. And then tomorrow I'll be live for both games as again. Bengals Bills part 2, of course. That's not a resumption of the previous game, by the way. And then I'll be live tomorrow night for Cowboys and Niners. Quick pass, and there's a flag. It's probably going to be a legal procedure or a legal formation. It's my guess. I'll start. Oh, you started off a little too quickly, my friend. It's on Manhurts, so he'll come out. He just got started a little too early, my friend. Yeah, see, he kind of like nudged, like he moved. You can't even have a quiver. You got to stay stone still. So it's 2nd and 9. 13:04 to go here in the game. Jags trying to keep their season alive. Back to pass. Lawrence throws. Got him, man. Zay Jones. Had to make sure that was a 7 and not a 17, and there's another flag. Thing on the defense. Penalty is declined because they got more yards on the play than the penalty would have given them. So, yeah. Marvin Jones against McDuffie. Yeah, he's holding Jones all the way. Look at that. They were kind of holding each other, but McDuffie was all the way holding Marvin. It was like a mutual hold. But nobody wanted to cover Zay Jones, apparently. Nobody wanted to cover Zay Jones, apparently. Watson was there with the stop, though. 37-yard gain. They're going to hand off to Kirk. He'll run in to the 5 near the 4-yard line. Was innovative. Hitch jet sweep. Like a reverse kind of thing over to Kirk. Reminds you of what we did with Anthony Schwartz earlier this year that we scored on. Kind of almost the same play. Kind of. Nice run by Christian Kirk. Good blocking up front by Marvin Jones, too. Got to be careful you don't get your freaking legs ran up on. 6 plays, 3 minutes elapsed time. Manhurts motions to the left, under center. Snap. They're going to give it off to Etienne, who falls into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves another a good game here again. Extra point pending. Great run by Etienne, man. He's a hard runner. Like a little, man, ooh. And he breaks a tackle and falls into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point coming. Snap. It's up. Oh, it's good. Snuck it right past the right upright again. 20-17 Chiefs. And I'm telling you, this Jags team has a good vibe to it. You know, they're not backing down from nobody. By the way, I don't know how many of you guys follow like world soccer and everything, but apparently, word on the street is if the U.S. men's national team does go a different route in terms of their new coach, I guess rumor has it that they could be looking at legendary European coach Jose Mourinho, who's coached some legendary teams in his coaching career. That would be nice. Going from the fraud that we had prior to Mourinho, who's very good and well known on the European circuit, he'd be good. Yeah, he would be fantastic. Yeah, shout out to everyone watching, man. We got 3 people watching. I'm not gonna be, oh man, I wish I had more people. If you want to watch, you can watch. Hang out with your boy and we can get lit together. A lot of people just don't like they take it for granted. You know? Yo, who is this guy? Irvington football. Visit from the Buckeyes. Cool. Dope. Vabore Tori, I guess, was the guy that they were talking to, visiting. That must be the coach or something. I don't know who that looks awfully old to be a player. It's always nice to see the coaches out on the recruiting trail. I see Ryan Day still got the jet black facial hair and everything. You know what? If I had to say anything to Ryan Day, I'd say, buddy, you need to do what you did in that bowl game the entire year. None of this low key trestle ball garbage. You be aggressive the entire year. I don't care who you're facing. Just be aggressive, man. Have that mentality every game. Tomorrow, 3 o'clock on Fox, the NFC title game and championship, divisional game, or I guess title game, and then 6:30 will be the AFC title game. So another doubleheader coming up next weekend as well. See if the Chiefs can respond here. Jags are not going away lightly. They're not. They're not going away quietly. They're gonna fight. Like I've said, I want chaos. I want the Jags to win, just to see NFL fans' reactions from around the league. Jags win this game and they go to the AFC title game. This might be that team, man. Back to pass. Mahomes looking, throws that. Ooh, beyond the reach of Kelsey. Luckily, that wasn't a little higher. That could have been picked. 11:44 to go here in the fourth quarter here. Kelsey, I think that's Arden Key he was matched up with. Just goes in there and looks like they're playing like a zone coverage just beyond the reach of Kelsey. So 11:44 to go. I'll be live in about an hour for the next game. About 7:45 ish after this game's over. Mahomes in the gun, back to pass. Oh, tried to get his hand in there, couldn't break it up. Pass caught by Kelsey, first down. Why is Collinsworth low-key being a Chiefs fan? Like, come on, Collinsworth. He's low-key being a Chiefs fan, man. 11:09 to go here in the game. Mahomes in the gun, snap, quick pass, and it's dropped. Incomplete. Oh, it wasn't dropped. It was short, incomplete. Second down again. 2nd and 10. Once again. For wondering whose jersey this is Nick Chubb, my running back. Yeah, just a little short of Kadarius Toney. So 2nd and 10. Kelsey to the left. Motions. Snap. Pressure coming. And he's going to get rid of it. There's Kelsey again. First down. You see Mahomes hobbling down the field. that could have been blocking the back on Schuster. That could have been blocking the back. 1st and 10 in Jags territory. Handoff to McKinnon. He'll get about 5. 14 catches, most by a tight end in a game in postseason history. Yeah, they've focused heavily on Kelsey, and Jags, for the most part, haven't really been able to stop him all that much. Second and 6. Oh, I think offsides on the, encroachment. A free 5 yards for the Chiefs. That's on Peters. That's Corey Peters, former Cardinal. Yeah. Second and 1. They motion Pacheco back to pass. No pressure at all. He's going to throw it, and it's caught by Schuster. And there's a flag down, too. Peterson thinks it's on the Chiefs. Defense. Hands to the face on the defense. Wow. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Schuster against Campbell. Huh. 1st and 10. Getting closer to the red zone. They're going to hand it off to Pacheco. He'll get inside the red zone near the 15 or about the 17, 16 and a half yard line. 17-yard line. Chiefs are just such a machine. Although whoever they face, if they win this game, whoever they face next week, oh boy, Bengals. The Bengals have had the Chiefs number over the last year or so, and the Bills and Chiefs have met quite often lately. 2nd and 3. Takes a snap, a pitch. Toney, 1st down and more inside the 10. 1st and goal, and Kansas City is looking to not put this game away, but make it very difficult on the Jaguars, who just can't seem to stop Mahomes. Missed tackle there, shakes off one tackle there. Damn, you're getting bullied by Kadarius Toney. That's tough. Hate to see it. Inside the 5, under center, Mahomes motions Moore, hands it off to McKinnon. Got blown up, loss of like 3 or 4 yards. Wow. See if the Chiefs can punch it in here. If you're the Jags, you're like, hold them to 3 points. You'll be down 6, and you could still take the lead with a touchdown. 7:24 to go. 2nd and goal. Can the Jags get a stop? At least force a field goal here. McKinnon motions, takes the snap. Mahomes throws, caught, touchdown, Valdez-Scantling. Well, so much for that. The The Chiefs are looking like they're on their way to another AFC title game with a hobbled Mahomes. Now, if you're a Bills fan, you're probably thinking, man, if we had Von Miller, bro, we'd be able to wreck him. And the Bengals are like, yeah, Sam Harbour going to eat him for lunch with Hendrickson. A hobbled Mahomes could be lunch for somebody. For a team with an elite pass rusher, a hobbled Mahomes is like a sack lunch for them. Kick is up and good. Back to a 10-point lead. Still got a lot of time, though. But you got to score a touchdown if you're Jacksonville. A 3 wouldn't hurt, but you want to score a touchdown. Yeah, shout out to everyone who's been hanging out in the chat. Chat's been kind of quiet. Yeah, people got other stuff to do. Not gonna be like, oh, you can be in my stream. Don't do anything else. I've always thought, like, if you want to be in the stream, hey, what's up? If you're not, hey, we're all entitled to do our own thing. I'm gonna be here when you want to come back. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh. Ah. Wow. See how the Jags can respond. Bethune-Cookman told Ed Reed they would not be ratifying his contract. He gave his team this speech. He said, "I'm not leaving. I'm freaking leaving. I'm leaving." So they're gonna throw him out. And it's like, if you're the security, you're like, wait, you're the Ed Reed? Say, yeah. You mean the hard hitting safety Ed Reed? Yeah. Bethune Cookman. Oh my god. Uh, I'm not leaving. I'm freaking leaving. And then he left. Yeah, exactly. And then he left. Tried to be like Dion. All right. So we'll see how quickly Derek Carr gets traded, if at all. So here's the ensuing return by Agnew. Oh, thing just saved a touchdown. Harrison Butker just saved the touchdown, in my opinion. This dude is dangerous. That's the second big return he's had tonight already. Well, yeah, he had a blocker up front. Yeah, literally, if it wasn't for the kicker, Butker just saved the touchdown because he made Agnew stumble. Agnew doesn't stumble or anything. He's still going. I think he blows by the last defender and he's probably gone. Anyways, they get the ball at their own 45. Back to pass for Lawrence. Throws. Ooh. Hit right as he was trying to catch the ball. Kirk had a good chance at it. But Thornhill, I think, was the defender in range and hit him right as the ball was going into his hands. But Chris Jones, I guess, was getting pressure. Yeah, you got it to Lawrence right after. See, it was going right into Kirk's hands, and then Thornhill got his hand in there and batted it away. And it looks like we got an injured Jaguar. So they're looking at him, getting him tended to. Huh. That was good return. If Jordan Love wants to play and feels ready for it, Jordan and the Fowler, it wouldn't be shocking if Love requested a trade if Rodgers returns. Myles Garrett, Mason Rudolph exchange remains the only thing not recorded at an NFL game in the last 10 years. NFL Films even had the go for effing two recorded and they're mic'd up, but not what Myles Garrett, Mason Rudolph, not that whole situation. I bet you it's because Mason Rudolph maybe he did say something racist. Imagine he did. Everyone would look at Myles like, you were right this entire time. If I was Myles and that happened, I'd be like, well, there ain't nothing you can do for it now. It's been a couple years. Probably it's probably footage in a vault somewhere. When they have like a seminar, they probably show the footage. Like, no cameras, no audio, or like, no recording equipment allowed. Probably like a seminar, and they show the mic'd up footage of that incident. And it's probably got freaking Mason Rudolph probably calling Myles Garrett a monkey or something. That's the only thing that would set Myles Garrett off like that. I mean, I don't know Myles personally, obviously. He don't even know me like that. But just the way he's, you see him on in interviews and stuff and on YouTube, seems like the chillest dude ever. He's dinosaurs, plays video games. He's like a kid at heart. As Christian Kirk is off the field, guess he was the one that got hit. Yeah. So 2nd and 10 with no Christian Kirk. You see Ingram, Agnew, Marvin Jones with a clean ass jersey. Hasn't really been targeted. I don't think he's been targeted at all. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Takes the snap for Lawrence. Pressure coming. Throws and incomplete. Trying to go to Zay Jones. Pressure got to Lawrence. Kelly and Travis Scott's son finally being introduced to the world. Don't care. It's 10. 6:52 to go. Lawrence back to pass. Throws. Gets it to Ingram. Wide open. Gets the easy first down. Nobody was even around him. There was not a red jersey in sight at all. Wow. There was not a red jersey in sight. I mean, he just slipped through. They didn't bother to keep tabs on him. 1st and 10. Lawrence in the gun. Back to pass. There's a flag. It's probably going to be a free play. And there's a catch. Wow. Gnarly catch by Zay Jones. Lawrence is saying it's on the defense. Offsides, defense. It's on Clark. Penalty declined. First down. Yeah, Frank Clark jumped the gun just a little bit, by maybe like half a foot or so. Oh, he did get slightly tipped by the corner, and Zay Jones still caught it. Back to pass. Lawrence steps up, He throws and almost intercepted. Oh, Thornhill almost had that one. The one time they go to Marvin Jones, Thornhill almost picks him off in the end zone. I thought that was going to be picked, man. Gosh, you got to catch that, boy. Come on, Juan. Juan, you got to catch that, dude. Came across and just got in front of Marvin and almost caught that. Man, oh man. That's tough. So 2nd and 10. If anything, at least you're in field goal range. But a touchdown is what you really need here. Lawrence back to pass, little fake. Screen pass goes off the hands of Ingram. There's the classic Evan Ingram that we all know and love. There's the classic Evan Ingram. Dropping passes off the hands. He had a nice little screen developed too. Probably could have gotten some good yards out of that, but just off the hands. There's a classic Evan Ingram. 3rd and 10, 6:03 to go. Watch out, Marvin Jones against McDuffie. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He steps up and he's going to roll to his left. He's going to take off. First down inside the 10. Well, Lawrence showing no fear and just going all out for that first down. 5:44 to go. 1st and goal. Lawrence. Snap. Throws. Caught. Agnew. He's out. Oh my God, he lost the ball. No way he lost the ball like that. Come on, Agnew. And it's Chiefs ball. Oh, Agnew. Yeah, that's just bad luck. And it looks like there's an injured Chief too. Wow. It's just horrible luck. Horrible luck. Oh yeah, he lost it way before he was down. He like went to cut in and got tackled and the ball just went whoop, zipped out like he was on a string. It just came out like it was on a string. That's just horrible luck. Agnew, and he's the one that started off that drive with that big kick return. Doug Peterson today. Matt Patricia. Oh, Agnew. Blaze? Blase? Be Louie. Be Lou. Hey, Ron. Aaron Donald. Wow. Heck. That's tough. I think Snead was the one that was down. But here's the run by that's Pacheco gets past the 5, but the 6, 7 yard line. There was a nice play call too. It's a catch and a fumble. See, watch. He goes to catch it, and then goes to turn in. Made like 3 or 4 steps. Yeah, yeah. Jags did call a timeout too. So wow. 2nd and 6, 5:21 to go. That was the first turnover of the game too. Tony gets about 5, maybe 5.5. I vote 3 to go. 3rd and 1. Oh wow, that was looking like a good drive too. So 3rd and 1 under center from Mahomes. Snap, and Pacheco not gonna get there. Loss of about 2. 4th down. So Peterson's used another timeout. He only has 1 timeout left. Didn't even know the Chiefs used one either, but they did. Wow. So the Jaguars, man. Oh wow. It's the return. And new. Uh-oh. And he goes down immediately there. Essentially, where that drive started last time. Wow. Well, let's see how this drive goes for the Jags. Only, I think, 1 timeout left, too. So shotgun for Lawrence, 4:18 to go. Snap, throws, and oh, bobbled but caught by Kirk. Gets about 5. Now you got to work with a little bit of pace as Kirk is hobbling off the field. 4 minutes left. Down by 10. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to chuck it up there. And it's intercepted by the Chiefs and just trucked it up there. And that'll probably do it, guys. Yeah, that'll probably. And there's a flag. Not sure what the flag could be. Oh, unsportsmanlike, I guess. Wow. Just get that out of the air. Uh, it was a run by McKinnon. Gets about 8 yards. And no more timeouts now for the Jaguars. Wow. Oh man. Oh, that was tough. That's tough. Here's a pass out to Tony. First down. Yeah, this game is essentially over now, guys. It's over, baby. Wow. Uh, and here's a handoff. McKinnon gets nothing. So yeah, this game's pretty much over now, guys. So we got about, I'll probably have about a good 15 minutes, maybe around there to chill and reset and everything and get the next stream ready to go. That's right. It doesn't start until 8:15, so maybe a half an hour. Hand off to McKinnon. Essentially gets those yards back. 2:07 to go. Wow. Carson Wentz and Logan Thomas could be released this offseason. You know, Logan Thomas would be a solid number one tight end to go with David Njoku if we were to go that route. I don't think we would do that, but hey, I wouldn't mind it. Oh well. I don't think we're set at tight end. Oh, wow. Kansas City or Atlanta? Wow. Depending on who wins tomorrow, Bills or Bengals, it'll either be Kansas City or Atlanta for the AFC title game. What the heck? Oh my god, bro. Oh man. South Division winners are trash. He's run by McKinnon. He'll get about fourth down. Okay. So yeah, it looks like this game is essentially a wrap at this point. This group chat I'm in, we are lighting up this Jaguars fan, trolling the hell out of him. That's tough. What happened? Jaguars. What happened? Oh wait, you lost to Mahomes. That's what happened. How do you lose to a one-legged Mahomes? Chad freaking Henney. Uh. Crazy dog, don't talk. That's funny. I mean, we beat, you know, whatever. Jagging off. Oh my god. I know y'all ass ain't talking. I am talking. Yep. And there ain't nothing you can do about it either, buddy. Here's a return by Agnew. And that's not much of a return. There we go. Back to pass. Lawrence steps up, throws, caught a couple yards. Hollinsworth. Oh man. It's a pass. Lawrence throws. Caught in traffic. You see, if this was a 3-point game, things would be lit right now, but it's not. 45 seconds to go. Lawrence, I'm going to spike it. All right. Well, they have one. Okay, Chiefs have one timeout left. All right. Ah. Shotgun, Lawrence back to pass, looking, goes for the end zone, and it's incomplete. Back to pass. Throws. Caught. Kirk goes out of bounds. 30 seconds to go. Forty-eight yarder for Patterson. They could have really used this before. Snap. It's up and it's good. So my guess is they're going to try for the onside and maybe get lucky. If they pull off the onside, oh boy, that makes things even more interesting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 'God, what the heck? I just saw a picture on Twitter of a Stonehenge. No, Easter Island head with Trevor Lawrence hair. This is it right here, man. But yeah, I'll be live in about a half hour or so, about 27 minutes for Eagles Giants. That'll be a doozy. I already know it. So here's the onside kick coming up from Patterson. Oh yeah, he covered it up. So yeah, that'll pretty much wrap it up. Chiefs are moving on to the AFC title game again. I think they've been there almost every year since they had Mahomes. I think the last time they weren't in the AFC title game was the year they had Alex Smith. Pretty sure they've been there every year since. So yeah, fifth straight AFC title game. They will play Bengals or Bills winner, and we will have that figured out by tomorrow. In fact, right around this time tomorrow, we will know what the AFC title game looks like. But yeah, shout out to the Jaguars. Had a great season. Can't dispute that. But let's be honest, guys. I don't think anybody I certainly didn't think they'd be in this spot. But again, let's be honest. Much like what happened with the AFC North last year, the Titans and the Colts to a point kind of handed you the division. It's just all up to you to take it. And you did. You did a good job. You took it. Otherwise, we would have had Josh freaking Dobbs in the playoffs. And you thought washed ass Tom Brady was bad in the playoffs. Imagine Josh Dobbs. That would have just been Derrick Henry all day. I don't unless Tannehill was magically able to come back, which he obviously wasn't. But yeah, it was a nice run by Duval, and I'm sure they'll be back next year. But next year will be tough. The Chiefs, no, the Colts will be healthy again. Probably with like their seventh quarterback in 7 years, it feels like. And the Titans will have Tannehill, I'm guessing, unless they go with Malik Willis or something. Yeah, they'll be back, of course, and the Texans will look to improve. So we'll see what happens in that one. We're going to go through the stats here, and then I'm heading out for about a half hour. I'm just going to relax for a half hour, maybe get a snack, and then I'll be back at 8 o'clock for what should be another doozy of a game between the Eagles and the Giants. Yeah. So let's get the stats for you as soon as ESPN decides to load up. I will graciously get that for you here in a second. Yeah, shout out to everyone that popped in and out. Shout out to the people that left 8 likes. Hey, 8 is better than 0. For now, we get ready for what should be a doozy. Giants and Eagles. But yeah, Chiefs are going back to the title game. Now, this will be either in Kansas City again or Mercedes Benz. This would be the first time in Mahomes' career where he would have, in the 5 straight AFC title games where they've played, I think, on the road. I think every single title game that they've been in has been played at home, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But anyways, the stats. Trevor Lawrence, 24 of 39, 217 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. So essentially his playoff for 12 yards and a 74.4 rating. On the ground, they totaled 19 carries, 144 yards, and a touchdown, mostly from Travis Etienne, who had 10 for 62 and a touchdown. Hasty, 4 for 36. Lawrence, 3 for 25. Kirk, 1 for 18. And Agnew, 1 for 2. Through the air, 24 catches, 217 total yards, and a touchdown. Zay Jones, 5 for 83. Kirk, 7 for 52 and a touchdown. Ingram, 5 for 31. Jones Jr., 1 for 21. Etienne, 3 for 18. Hasty, 1 for 7. And Agnew, 2 for 5. And then, of course, they did not touch Mahomes one time tonight. So good job by the Chiefs O-line and Mahomes himself for keeping the Jags pass rushers essentially away from him, and getting away from him. On the other side, Mahomes, 22 of 30, 195 yards, 2 touchdowns. Of course, he did miss a good chunk because of that ankle. Chad Henne, 5 of 7, 23 yards and a touchdown. On the ground, they totaled 30 carries, 144 yards, mostly from Pacheco, 12 for 95. McKinnon, 11 for 25. Tony, 1 for 14. 3 for 8 from Mahomes. Sky Moore had 1 carry for 3 yards. And Noah Gray had 1 carry but no gain. And then Henne had 1 for -1. Through the air, 27 receptions, 218 yards, 3 touchdowns. Most of that from Kelsey. 14 receptions, 98 yards, and 2 tutties. Tony had 5 for 36. Juju Smith-Schuster, 2 for 29. Gray, 1 for 27. Watson, 1 for 12. Valdez-Scantling, 1 for 6 and a touchdown. Checo, 1 for 6. Bell, 1 for 4. And Sky Moore had 1 catch for no yards. And then they had 2 sacks. 1 from Frank Clark and 1 from Derek Nottie. And of course, they had the interception as well from Jalen Watson that essentially sealed the game. So, fun game, but it's only going to get better because now we go to the NFC side to find out who will be facing off against either Dallas or San Francisco next week. And yeah, good luck to the Chiefs next week. And, I'll be streaming. So, shout out to everyone who came through. And I will see you all in about 20 minutes. So until then, I'm Crazy Dog. And I'm out. I was reading something on Twitter. All right, guys. See you in about 20 minutes. Bye-bye, guys.